Hi, this is Alex. In this video, I will show how you can quickly define your app so that it can support multiple languages. Nowadays, many applications are built with multi-language support. But what if you initially created a great app with no internationalization embedded? Or would like to add one more language to the app? But your project is too big now to be rewritten manually. So you are in doubt about whether it is a good idea. Of course it is. And even more than that, with Appri.io, adding internationalization to the existing app is a matter of minutes, not days. Let's now see how it works. First things first, let's log into the app builder. Click to create a new app. You can also open any existing app that has text values. Just to save time, I will create a new app by using our survey template. When the project loads, we can see that the app is built to support two languages, English and Spanish. Let's see how we can quickly add German to the app and automate translating the app UI into a new language. First, inspect the app pages to see that it has a lot of UI components that contain text, and naturally, all of them will need to be translated. Condition number 1, to support internationalization, such components must have the I18N property set to true. It's easy, just select the component, and in the Properties panel, set its internationalization property to true. But if the app is a complex one with many screens, dialogues, and correspondingly, many components that contain text, you will need to spend a lot of time repeating this action. So, if you decide to add a new UI component or simply forgot to do it to some existing components, you can automate the flow by using our handy one-click button. Go to the Project tab, click App Settings, then Components, and simply click this magic button. You can see that a number of components were updated to support internationalization. Also, you are free to set the default language for your app in this field. If left empty, the language of your browser or device will be set as default. Now, to condition number 2. To add a new language to your app, you need to create a script for it. Let's do it now. Click Create New, then Type Script, set the language name, and select the type I18N language from the drop-down. Click Create Script. The script that allows you to find all text properties with internationalization enabled in all components on all screens and in all custom components is ready. It's now time for more magic. Click the button Find String Keys, and all the text values that you have in your app are returned and ready to be translated. The texts in English can be used as key names, and the only thing left is to replace the example texts provided in English with their German translations. If you do not speak German and do not like the idea of word-by-word translating with Google, we recommend using ChatGPT. You can click the link here to get instructions about how to automate the translation flow. It's easy, simply copy the text to be translated from the TS file and ask ChatGPT to translate the values into German. Let's do it now. When done, copy the response and paste it back into the script. There is another useful tip you can use if the text values you need to add look clumsy in the code. For example, you want to add some About Us text to the page. Let's add the text component, set its I18N value to true, and paste the sample text string. If you save the change, then go back to the script and click the button to find the keys. Both the returned key name and the value itself will be very long. To make it look better, you can use the following trick: replace the key name part with a shortened key name, for example, About Us. Make sure you added the correct translation. Then do the same for all the TypeScripts, but mind the correct translations for each. Provide the key for the English file as well. When done, open the page and add this key name as the text property. To make sure the text looks okay on the page, you can also paste the text value into the Text in Editor field. Ready. One small detail is left: we need to add a button that will switch the app to the newly added language. In Screen 1, click to clone one of the language buttons in the header. In the Properties panel, update the click property with the script name we created for German, and to make the icon look neat, replace the copied flag icon with the German flag. Now, upload the country flag by using the Media Manager. Note that the picture must be prepared beforehand. After you apply the changes, save the app and click to test it. When the app loads, try clicking the language buttons to see how the UI switches to different languages. As you can see, the translation is applied correctly throughout the app. Now, as a bonus, I want to share a couple of customization tips. The first tip is on adding internationalization to the app with a custom component. Click Create New, then select from Plugin. Check the searchable Select plugin from the drop-down and confirm importing it into the app. A new page is created with several predefined components. Select the upper component and click this button to copy it. Then, switch to Screen 1 and paste it above the Form component. We recommend using the outline panel for such operations. It is very useful for such cases. First, select the component label and replace the default text with language. Then, open the Select Component properties and edit the placeholder property so that it looks like this. Note the translate pipe added, it's important. Now, you can delete the searchable Select page, we will not need it anymore. Before we apply multi-language support to the custom component we just added, let's review the last case for today. The case where you might need to add internationalization to the app alerts using JavaScript. This method will be useful if you need to show, for example, some alerts with the text that also supports internationalization. Let's see how to do that. Place a button under the text we added before. Name it and set the I18N property to true. Click the code button and add a variable, let it be text. Set its value to "Thanks for clicking me." This text will be shown upon clicking the button we just added. Let's now arrange the click event. For this, go to the Screen 1 Design tab and unfold the Events panel and set the button's action to Run TypeScript. Now, in the code editor, paste the following script for your alert and save. For this and many more script samples, refer to our API reference. For your convenience, I will also leave the link to it below. That's it. With the needed UI components added, we can now go back to the scripts and update them with the new string keys. I have already translated them and will simply paste the lines to the code. For the sake of consistency, I will do the same for the Spanish language. When done, save the app and enjoy the results. If you like what we do, subscribe to our channel to stay tuned. See you. And thanks for watching.